The forest was alive with whispers of the night. Crickets hummed their endless tune. Leaves rustled in the gentle wind, and the distant call of an owl echoed through the towering pines. A flickering campfire crackled in the center of a small clearing, casting a warm glow on 3 girls huddled together, their faces alight with excitement. Lena, the boldest of the trio, leaned forward, her dark eyes glinting with curiosity. "Did you hear that?" she whispered. Mia, the most cautious, shot her a wary look. "Hear what?" Before Lena could answer, a low-pained whimper sliced through the stillness. It wasn't the sound of the wind or the rustling trees. It was something alive, something suffering. Emily, the youngest, clutched her blanket tighter. That sounded like an animal. The girls exchanged uneasy glances. They were deep in the woods, far from any roads or houses. Whatever was out there, it wasn't supposed to be this close to their camp. Another whimper, closer this time. A heavy rustling in the underbrush sent a chill down their spines. Shadows danced wildly as the fire flickered, and then, just at the edge of the firelight, a figure emerged, a wolf. Its fur was matted with dirt and streaked with blood. One of its front legs trembled as it struggled to stand. Its golden eyes locked onto the girls, not with the fierce hunger of a predator, but with something else. Desperation. Mia's breath caught in her throat. "It's hurt," she murmured. Lena slowly stood, her heartbeat hammering in her ears. Every instinct told her to run, but something about the wolf's gaze held her in place. It wasn't attacking. It wasn't growling. It was asking for help. Emily's voice was barely a whisper. "What do we do?" The wolf took a shaky step forward, then collapsed onto the forest floor with a soft whine. The girls were frozen in place. The night was silent, and the choice was theirs. The fire crackled softly, its glow flickering against the wide, terrified eyes of the girls. The injured wolf lay motionless in the dirt, its chest rising and falling in uneven breaths. Every instinct told them to keep their distance, to turn and run back to their tent. But something about the way the animal had collapsed in front of them, weak, helpless, desperate, made them stay. Lena swallowed hard, forcing herself to breathe. "It's not attacking," she said, her voice barely above a whisper. "If it wanted to hurt us, it would have done it already." Mia, still gripping her flashlight with white-knuckled fingers, shook her head. "That doesn't mean it's safe." Emily, the quietest of the 3, hesitated before stepping closer. "But what if it came to us for help?" Her voice trembled, but there was something in her tone, a softness, an understanding that made Lena glance at her. Lena knelt slowly, her heart pounding. The wolf's ears flicked, but it didn't move. Up close, she could see the deep gash running along its front leg, the dried blood matting its fur. It must have been attacked. By what? Another wolf? A bigger animal? A hunter? The thought sent a shiver down her spine. Mia took a cautious step back. "Lena, don't..." But Lena had already reached for her water bottle. Carefully, she twisted the cap open and poured a slow trickle onto the wolf's wound. The animal flinched, letting out a low growl, but it was weak, more of a protest than a threat. Emily watched in awe. "It's letting you help," Lena felt, her pulse in her ears as she reached out again, this time tearing a piece of her own sleeve and gently pressing it against the wound. The wolf winced, but didn't snap. It only blinked at her with tired, golden eyes. Mia exhaled sharply. "This is crazy. We don't know where it came from. We don't even know if it has a pack nearby." She shone her flashlight toward the trees, half expecting glowing eyes to stare back at her. But there was nothing, only darkness, and the faint whisper of the wind through the branches. "I don't think it has a pack," Lena said quietly. "If it did, it wouldn't be here alone." The words hung in the air, heavy with meaning. Emily frowned, looking at the wolf with a mixture of fear and sympathy. "So, what do we do?" Lena hesitated. They couldn't just leave it here, but keeping a wild animal so close to their campsite wasn't exactly safe either. Mia let out a groan. "We should tell someone. A ranger, or—" A sudden rustling in the bushes made them all freeze. Emily sucked in a breath, grabbing